suspension is the big story today. My watch thinks that I've taken a serious fall. No, Siri, I have not taken a serious fall. I am just running on stock Bilsteins.
Drop.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I have to kind of keep things quiet. I don't want to wake up my roommate. But I'm coming to you from the F Alpha Underground, and we're here to talk about some upgrades to the Xterra. Now, one of those upgrades already made things worse. Secondly, and this is the part we have to keep quiet, I think I'm going to have to spend a lot more money on my suspension.
What? You said you didn't have any money!
Mom! I'm making a video!
Don't you dare spend any more money on that old truck!
Shut up, Mom! I'm talking to my friends! Anyway, let me show you what I'm talking about. Meet me at the back of the Xterra. This is the Wilco spare tire hitch mount. It's their high clearance model, which in theory is designed for off-road use. Now, I scored this used on Facebook Marketplace for $500, which felt like a steal since they're normally about $1,100. Now that I'm running 33-inch tires, I told myself this was a practical purchase, but let's be honest, I didn't need it, I just thought it looked cool. The swing out also came with a bracket for a Rotopax fuel tank, but I refused to spend $200 on a plastic jug, so I bought the $40 version from Vevor, or Vevor. I have no idea how to say that. The problem is that the holes don't line up, not even close, so I engineered a $6 solution using a cutting board of sorts. It's half-inch plastic, food safe. I cut it, eyeballed the angle, then I drilled it and countersunk the bolts. Does it smell like chopped onions? Yes, but it works. Now, another important fix, initially this rear arm was sagging quite a bit even though I installed new bushings, but my friend Jose over at Desert Junkies worked his magic and reinforced this bolt, and now it's straight as an arrow. So last month, the Xterra did beautifully when it came to low-speed rock crawling. Today, we are gonna go fast. We are in the open desert. We're gonna take some wide open spaces here, some wide open roads at speed. So this isn't going to be a Raptor-like experience, but I am curious to see how the Xterra adapts to a high-speed desert environment. Keep in mind, I'm still running the stock Bilstein shocks, even though I do have a coil lift in the front. That is considered a budget lift. Then again, there is that new accessory, the spare tire that's mounted to the hitch on that swing. That's going to add added stress to the aging leaf springs, the stock leaf springs in the rear. So I am not going to air down. I don't expect a lot of variety in the terrain. It is basically going to be some washboard roads, some sandy patches. We're gonna go in 4 high and we'll see how far we can get. Okay, so we are dropping down into a ravine. I'm gonna have to take this part slow because I'm still trying to figure out what the hitch is gonna do. Ah, yeah. What? And there it goes. The high clearance off-road model, already acting like a plow out here in the desert. The departure angle on the Xterra is now officially worse, like measurably worse. That's a very mild ravine. That's a very mild dip in the road there. To hit that hard when it's the high clearance hitch mount, that's disappointing. The Xterra definitely punches above its weight when it comes to maneuverability, and on a long straight desert wash at about 30 miles an hour, it's an absolute blast. But as soon as I pick up the speed and start hitting bigger bumps, I am politely reminded that this was not built to be a trophy truck. Ooh. Just look at those leaf springs. They're completely flat. In fact, they're screaming for mercy. The original Bilstein shocks have basically become limiting straps. And check out those stretched brake lines. Yikes. Okay, message received. The factory suspension is waving the white flag on the vertical hits. That's fine. I'll just keep it on flat sand. But as soon as I try to break the rear end loose for a power slide, the safety systems start to crash the party. Okay, I can already feel something's fighting me on the brakes. And I definitely have some kind of traction control on, even though I've turned it off. We've got a bit of a ravine. Brakes are also, yeah, you can hear the anti-lock kicking on. It's a nanny. Gonna hit a sand patch here. Oh yeah, I can. It's fighting me. It's fighting me badly. That is not good. That's not good for my rotors, because if they're getting hit with the computer hitting the brakes, that is not good.
All right, class, so what did Robert discover today? He learned all about ABLS. That's Nissan's computerized traction controlled system.
But miss, I read on Facebook that Xterras don't have computers.
Well, you're wrong, Robert. The ABLS system is what stopped you from power sliding. It felt you losing traction in the sand, and it hit the brakes to keep the wheels from spinning.
But miss, I turned off traction control.
Well, Robert, that traction control button is a liar. It only stops the engine from cutting your throttle. It does not turn off the ABS. ABS is the anti-lock braking system. Now, the ABS is not to be confused with the ABLS. Is any of this making sense?
Well, regardless, I think my suspension needs an upgrade because I was bottoming out like crazy.
You mounted a giant spare tire to the back of your vehicle. Of course you're bottoming out.
The suspension is 14 years old, so do I need to spend some more money?
Or you could try driving on a normal road like a normal person.
So what have we learned? Well, I'm not crazy about the Wilco. I think it looks great, but it kills my departure angle, and that kills my confidence on the trails. So I'm probably going to end up selling it. But what should I do about my suspension? Should I try another budget Band-Aid? Or should I take the suspension to the next level? Whatever I do, it's going to cost more money.
Robert, did you steal my credit cards? I swear to God, I'm calling the cops.
Oh, this is interesting. I have some cows blocking the road. This guy's like, bruh, get a Titan swap.